ATM I've looked at so far, I've found something in. So it's not specific to any vendor really.
It would appear that your use of the exploitation kit really fundamentally relies on an authentication bypass vulnerability. Right. Is this a single vulnerability that is in multiple vendors' machines, or is it a different vulnerability for each machine or model that you're looking at?
Yeah, no, that vulnerability is specific to that one machine.
The Tranax.
So the Tranax, yeah.
I beg your pardon, which machine was it?
The Tranax.
Okay. And are there, what percentage of machines do you think have some sort of vulnerability, authentication bypass vulnerability?
Aside from that machine?
Yeah.
I couldn't take a guess at that.
Well, I'm trying to understand if your attack works on 2% of the world's ATMs or 98%. Do you have any kind of idea at all?
I just don't know how many Tranax machines there are in the wild, to be honest.
Okay,
but
so
I know
so
as far as the
works?
retail sector goes, Tranax and Triton, are sort of the two biggest, I suppose.
Do you think you could find a similar vulnerability in most manufacturers' ATM machine?
I think I probably could. I mean, every ATM software I've looked at, I've managed to find a flaw in one way or another.
All remote flaws? Remote execution flaws?
Remote and local flaws.
How much work really goes into it? Like, how many other people do you think can figure this out? Is it a rocket scientist?
Well, I'm not going to claim to be, I'm not naive enough to think I'm the only person who could do it.
Actually, there's been a prosecution already using that exact attack.
There has been a what, sorry?
A prosecution using your exact attack.
Really? I'm not aware of this.
I'm not sure if it's the same vulnerability, but it's the same initiation with the sequence and the command control card. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Sorry, what was the question?
How easy is it to figure it out?
Yeah, I mean, it takes some specialized skill, but it's definitely something that could be replicated.
But is it fair to say then that Dillinger relies on the targeted ATM having some sort of authentication?
Right, Dillinger only will work on that specific ATM I demonstrated. It's definitely not like a one-shot hits all ATMs.
You mentioned that it allows you to manage any ATM. What did you mean by that? Like any that would be interconnected?
Well, so Dillinger works over both dial-up and over the network. So I can manage I can add as many ATMs as I want to the interface, basically.
Okay.
How easy is it, the other thing is if you're going to target an ATM with Dillinger, you're going to have to know either its IP address, where it lives, or its phone number.
Right.
How easy is it to get that information?
So the ATMs, because they implement proprietary protocols, they respond in ways that only, like, there's certain responses that you'd know could only come from that specific ATM. So you would either scan the network, sending a packet and expecting that response, or you would wall dial the phone lines, expect that same response. So if you get that response, you know you've found an ATM on your line.
So how long does it take scanning the network or wall dialing? I think you said a couple hours.
Well, so yeah, I mean, you don't have to do everything over the phone line anymore. There's tools out there which use VoIP for scanning. So you can literally scan an entire 10,000 number exchange within a couple of hours.
You get any reaction yet from the ATM company?
Guys?
Yeah, Bob Douglas with Triton, and Barnaby was kind enough to share with us the attack.
Would you?
We have developed
Sorry.
a defense.
We can't hear you over
here.
here.
I'm sorry?
We can't hear you over here.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to?
Not so much, but so again, I'm Bob Douglas with Triton, and we were the ATM on the right stage, right? And the attack, we were not attacked remotely, but we were attacked with living software at the ATM. Barnaby was kind enough to share with us in advance that attack. We have developed a defense against that attack, and it is available to all our customers. We released it in November of last year.
Do you have any estimate what percentage of your customers have installed it?
I can't tell not that I can't tell you I don't know.
And the upshot of his presentation seems to be that the software is back, 10 years compared to desktop and laptop software. Are you going to be doing code reviews and secure development in order to fix, issues that might not have been found yet?
Yes, absolutely. And we're already doing that to some extent, but more.